Thanksgiving night, and it's Black Friday. I'm about to head in, and I'm not here to shop. I'm actually here to work. Oh yeah, Black Friday. I'm gonna get myself this football here because I think I'm gonna start doing some workouts and include some kicking drills. Oh yeah, get myself a Wilson official size football, half off, Black Friday deal. Oh yeah. Well, I also need some new ski goggles because if I can't see, I can't ski. So let's see what they've got here. Yep, so I'm getting myself a football and some ski goggles. It's what I do to break up the monotony of another traditional Thanksgiving is by seeing what Black Friday is all about. Oh yeah, it's that time of year again, the holiday season, and I figured to kind of help keep my mind off from ruminating about, loneliness and stuff, I just had to kind of experience it for myself, what this whole Black Friday thing is all about. So I worked for 4 hours, and then I kind of got myself a couple of deals, especially on some new ski goggles, because I've had my current ones that I'm using, and they're pretty scratched up, and I hate not being able to see. So, yep, I've now officially experienced the hype of Black Friday. Well, as you saw, I have first-hand experience of what it's like both working and doing a little bit of shopping on Black Friday. And with that being said, it is the holiday season, and it's a time of year where you always hear all these ads, talking about how it's that time of year to spend with friends and family. And it's also one of those times of the year when I often feel, a lot more loneliness, and the symptoms of my depression and my anxiety typically worsen quite a bit. But there's a reason why I decided to find a part-time job in retail. And so one of my part-time jobs is I'm actually instructing an ACE personal training certification course, but I needed to find a second part-time job, and I chose retail. And the reason for that is, first off, I'm hoping that's going to definitely help with overcoming social anxiety. Maybe not completely overcoming it, but to keep it in check at least. But also to kind of just keep my mind off of things. I figured, for instance, the shift I had tonight, it was so chaotic that they actually made us wear bracelets to make sure that we kept track of when we were supposed to take our break. And so it was definitely very chaotic, but the chaos kind of helps to take my mind off of things. When I'm helping guests out helping a guest, trying to find an item or maybe explain what an item does, it helps to take my mind off of things. It helps to kind of take my mind off of the things that I'm kind of missing out on in life, or that I may not have, currently at this time in my life. And so it just kind of helps to kind of keep me from ruminating, because obviously right now, I'm alone, but, if I had been sitting here for several hours, doing nothing, I can only work out so much. Then, of course, my symptoms of depression, especially, are going to worsen quite a bit. And so I chose to try to find a part-time job in retail so that way I could work on holidays. I could work during the weekends, because I actually told the hiring manager that I wanted to work weekends. I want to work during the holidays because it will help to keep my mind off of things and just kind of keep my symptoms, in better check. Because typically when I'm not doing anything, or if I'm sitting here too long, that's when my symptoms really flare up. And of course, with that being said, definitely it was quite an experience working my first shift on a Black Friday. And actually Thursday night, but they call it Black Friday. And of course, by the time this is uploaded, it is going to really be Black Friday. And I also managed to get myself some new ski goggles, because the ones that I'm currently using have gotten a lot of use out of them. A lot of scratches, they fog up pretty quickly, they don't really have any good air vents, and if I can't see, I can't ski. And of course, the other thing that I got is a football. And I think I'm going to start doing some kicking drills and maybe some short sprints to kind of help mix up my workouts. I mean, after all, it's like both like football, but especially ski season. But I figure, just kind of keeping my workouts, kind of, different, more exciting, just kind of adding a different component to my workouts, like maybe doing some kicks, but then like trying to, just, sprint down the ball, pick it up. I figure that will just help to add some variety to my workouts. And so that's kind of what I got. I mean, this is normally like almost $50. It was half off. These were almost half off. So yeah, it definitely pays if you're willing to brave the crowds. Although where I was at wasn't too crowded, but believe me, the parking lot was probably just as crowded, if not more crowded, than I've seen it during a typical weekend day. So there you have it. I figure, for me, to kind of help keep my mind off of my depression and anxiety, I figure it was best to experience Black Friday.